Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Setia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how you can send data from Stackby to MySQL database automatically. So the idea here is that you have created some records in your Stackby table. Now you want to save those records to MySQL database for the backup reasons. For that, we need to create an integration or a connection between Stackby and MySQL, so that whenever a new data is added to your Stackby table, automatically the same data is added to your MySQL database. So how we are going to create an integration between Stackby and MySQL, this we will be learning in the further steps of the video. First, let us check this in the real time and how this complete process works automatically. So this is my Stackby table named customer payment details, and this is my MySQL database, and here I have just 3 details of the customers over here. Okay. Now I want that whenever I enter the details over here in my Stackby table, automatically the same record details should be saved over here in my MySQL database also. So I'm just going to add the details. Let's give the name as Adam Smith. I'm just going to add the email address as adamsmith23@gmail.com. Let's add the mobile number and payment status as paid. So here we have added the details. I'm just going to remove this extra row. Yes, I want to remove it. Okay. So we have entered the details over here. Now let us check our MySQL database. I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can find the same customer details added over here. Name as Adam Smith, his email address, mobile number and the payment status. So now here you might be wondering that I just added the data over here in my Stackby table, and automatically the same data is added to my MySQL database also. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, this has become possible just because of the automation and the integration process. So in order to create an integration between Stackby and MySQL, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Stackby with MySQL automatically. The best part of using this software application is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So first we have to create an integration between Stackby and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect is going to capture all the details which you have entered in your Stackby table. Let's say the customer details. And using the customer details of the Stackby table, automatically the same data will be added to your MySQL database. And in this way, we are going to learn that how we can create an integration between Stackby and MySQL using Pabbly Connect. So let us learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. You can create your own account in just 2 minutes by clicking on this option. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Stackby to MySQL integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want to enter the Stackby data to MySQL account. For that, open this trigger window and here in the choose application, let us find Stackby. In the trigger event, we have to select new row, click on connect, click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the API key. So let us read the instructions. Log into your Stackby account. After login, click on your profile, go to account, Then scroll down to find the API key. So I'll just take you to my Stackby account. So this is my Stackby dashboard. Here I have created several workspaces over here. Before that, I'll just take you to my profile. Click on account. And here when we scroll down, we can find the API key. So if you want to regenerate the API key by clicking on this button, you can regenerate the API key, or else I'll simply copy this key from here and we will be pasting the same key over here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, and now let's click on save. Okay, now the Stackby account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the workspace. So I have created some workspaces over here. That is my first workspace and my second workspace. Okay, but this time we are just using the second workspace. And in this particular workspace, I have created a stack named data to MySQL database. I'm just going to open this stack. And in this stack, I have created a table named customer payment details, where I have taken the columns for the name, email address, mobile number of the customer along with the payment status. So if you want to add some more columns or fields, by clicking on this plus sign, add column, you can add the columns as per your requirement. So let us select the stack as well as the table name here in Pabbly Connect. First, let us select the workspace. Here the workspace name is my second workspace. Now here we have to select the stack name. So the stack name is data to MySQL database. And here in this particular stack, I have created just one table. So the table name is automatically captured. If you have created multiple tables, from the drop down you can select your table name. Okay. Now before clicking on save and send test request, first let us create a new record over here. So let's add the name as Shikha Arya. Let's add the email address over here as shikhaarya23@gmail.com. Let's add the mobile number and payment status as paid over here. Okay. So we have entered the details. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received. Okay, and when we scroll down, here we can find the customer details. Name as Shikha Arya, her email address, mobile number and the payment status as paid. So now we want the same data to be entered to MySQL database. For that, come to this action window. Here in the choose application, let us find MySQL. In the action event, we have to select insert row. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the database username, database password, the host name, database and the port. So we have to get all these details from MySQL account. So I'll just take you to my MySQL account. Here we can find the details. Here we can find the server. Here we can find the port. And here we can find the database. So we have to enter all these details over here in Pabbly Connect. So I have entered all the details. Database username I have entered over here. I'm just adding the password. I have given the host. Here I have added the database name and the port. Okay, so let's click on save. Okay, now the MySQL account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the table name. So I'll just take you to my MySQL account once again. Here I have created a table named customer data. Okay, where I have just one data on the name of Akash over here. So I'm just selecting the same table over here. The table name was customer data. Now here we have to give the ID. So whenever a new record is added to the MySQL database over here, automatically a new ID gets generated. Okay, so I'm just leaving this ID column over here. Here we have to give the name, email address of the customer. So we have already got the customer details from the Stackby record. So we are going to map all these details now. Okay, so I'll just scroll down. And here I'm just going to map the name. Let us find it from Stackby. Okay, let's scroll down. This was the name of the customer. Here we have to map the email address of the customer. And this was the email address. Here we have to give the mobile number. So this was the mobile number. And here we have to give the status. So the status was paid. Okay, I'm selecting the status over here. So we have entered all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received, the status as success. It means the data is saved in MySQL database. Let's check it. Okay, and I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can find a new data named Shikha Arya. Here we can find the email address, mobile number and the status. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we have to check this in the real time. For that, I'll just go to my Stackby table once again. And here I'm just going to add the new record over here. Let's give the name as Kuldeep Jain. Let's give the email address over here as jank123@gmail.com. I'm just adding the mobile number and the payment status as pending over here. Okay, so we have entered the details. Now let's check whether the same details are entered in our MySQL database or not. Let's refresh it. Okay, and here we can see the name as Kuldeep Jain, his email address, mobile number and the status, the payment status. So in this way we can see that the integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Stackby and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the record that we have created in our Stackby table. And using the details of the record, automatically the same records are added to your MySQL database. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between Stackby and MySQL database using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can connect us to this Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video and this video are helpful for you, then please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.